It's just not clear what these guys are thinking to send people to die while they are watching. Are they ready to carry on the blood of each and everyone going to that country tomorrow? If they felt the country was safe, why would I leave Uganda and leave Rwanda and come to the UK? I would have just crossed to Rwanda. But I felt it was not safe because I've been there before. I have led protests against all protests that have tried to put up laws against the LGBTQ in East Africa at large. I know what the community thinks.
Hey guys, my name is Sarah and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe. Click on the notification bell in order to get notified every time I upload a new video. And also, I would love to take this time out to say thank you to each and every one of you that always takes the time out to check out my videos. Anyway guys, today's video, it's a little bit sad. Have you guys heard of the UK's decision to send some of its asylum seekers to Rwanda? Let's start off by clearing the air. Who is a refugee? A refugee is a person who has fled war, violence, conflicts, or persecution and has crossed an international border in order to find safety. Question of the day is, do refugees have rights? Yes, the good news is refugees have rights, and the most important right is not to be removed in any manner whatsoever by their host country back to their country of origin or any other country where they are at risk of seriously getting harmed or even killed. So every refugee has a right to safe asylum. So recently, UK made a deal with Rwanda to shift some of its refugees to Rwanda, especially those refugees that enter the UK illegally. These refugees will be offered permanent residence, or maybe these refugees can also apply to live in Rwanda under different grounds. All these refugees can apply for asylum in third safe countries. The UK hopes that this scheme will discourage people from crossing the English border illegally. To me, it sounds as if the UK is sick and tired of illegal immigrants. And also, for those of you that do not know, UK is very populated. There is a lot of people that live in the UK. So I guess this is one of the reasons why the UK wants to cut down on the people that enter the UK. So for those of you that do not know Rwanda, here is a quick look. Rwanda is a very beautiful country located in East Africa. It's bordered by the Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, Burundi, and the Republic of Tanzania. Rwanda's economy is overwhelmingly rural and heavily dependent on agriculture. The leading sectors in Rwanda include energy, agriculture, trade, hospitality, and financial services. Reports say that Rwanda has adopted basic hotels near Kigali to house some of these migrants. And also Rwanda has assured the UK that so far right now they have enough place for at least 1,000 asylum seekers. But I mean, they also went ahead to assure the UK that they actually even have more space for more people. Question of the day is, how does Rwanda benefit from this? The UK is expected to pay Rwanda. So basically, the more migrants Rwanda receives, the more money Rwanda gets from the UK.
I want to make a clarion call to my brother and the president of Rwanda not to engage in what he's trying to do of a modern slavery. President Paul Kagame is one of the respected leaders in our continent. But what he's doing with the United Kingdom, saying there will be an exchange of immigrants from United Kingdom to Rwanda, and then they will give him money. That is a modern exchange of slavery. It reminds us of painful times of slavery. And President Kagame, we are making a call for you to relook into that decision. You cannot exchange immigrants who majority are Africans and blacks for money. Our people can no longer be for sale. No one must ever think that for a second I can trade a human being. We are making a plea. If there is a home for those migrants, President Kagame, go and fetch them in the United Kingdom and bring them to Rwanda for free.
Also, Rwanda decided to make another deal with the UK. Rwanda asked the UK if they can take some of their most vulnerable refugees in exchange for some of the UK's refugees. Guys, at the end of the day, this is human beings we are talking about. Do these people have rights? Is it okay to just exchange them as if they were some commodities? I don't know, that's for you to answer. This has sparked off accusations of both the UK and Rwanda violating human rights by involving themselves in human trafficking. But however, the UK says that what they are actually trying to avoid or fight is human trafficking.
If I'm being honest, if you ignore Boris, the argument does make sense. Many gangs, smugglers, and human traffickers have started abusing the refugee crisis to make money off of desperate migrants, right? And so by doing this, people who are genuinely trying to escape a war zone, they have a safe country to go to, but now the smugglers don't have a business anymore. Yeah, because no one's going to pay you to smuggle them into Rwanda.
But some of the refugees living in Rwanda actually feel sorry for the refugees that will be transferred to Rwanda, because some of them would actually love to leave Rwanda to go to places like Canada or come to any country in Europe.
Here there's nothing I can say I want to stay here. No. I just want to go ahead. If it is Europe or Canada, I would just go, but not to stay here. Yeah, the UK government is, my message to them is that human beings are human. You cannot tell them, go and stay here, or go and do this and do this. No. Because if they feel better in UK is better for them. They should be accepted the way they are as human beings, not to transfer them and all this kind.
Another question is Rwanda a safe haven for these refugees? Rwanda has a murky human rights. The NGO Human Rights Watch has documented frequent attacks on freedom of speech, also the abuse of the LGBT community, and the excessive use of force against the refugees. What's funny is that the UK has publicly acknowledged some of these concerns, but the Home spokesperson told Time that Rwanda is a safe haven and also has previously been recognized for providing a safe haven for refugees. Of course Rwanda is safe. Of course it's safe. So, after this decision was made, there has been a lot of public reactions. There has been a lot of protests ongoing and still going. Famous Trevor Noah had this to say.
Usually when a refugee flees their country, they have the right to apply to any nation in the world to take them in. But recently, in response to the large number of requests, the UK announced that they've struck a deal with the East African nation of Rwanda to take the refugees that were trying to stay in the UK. Yeah. So in a way, they did the geopolitical version of when your crush says, no, I'm sorry, but you should totally date my friend. Now, obviously, this arrangement has ruffled a few feathers. And before the UK could deport its first plane full of refugees, a European court cancelled the flights.
Also, someone asked a question on Quora that why doesn't the UK want refugees? And a lot of people wrote a lot of different comments, and I would love to share some of these comments with you guys. Let's read out a few of these comments. Says, because they come here to abuse our systems, in my opinion, that is partly our government to blame. In my opinion, we should make all migrants work and pay tax and national insurance contributions for 5 years before being allowed to access our very generous welfare benefits and our national health services. That would stop people coming to the UK simply to abuse our good nature. Also, Kent says, because the councils give them free houses and the social security give them a lifetime on benefits and the home office doesn't throw them out, there are 800 of them arriving per day, pretending to be refugees or children or both. We can't afford such laggies, and even if we could, the first claim on it should be that of the British-born people who can't afford electricity, food and a place to live. Scott says, we have always taken refugees and will continue to take genuine refugees, but we do not want thieving, lying scumbags who pretend they are refugees. Julian says, because we are a small overcrowded island and full up. Furthermore, these are not refugees but economic migrants. Refugees under international law must apply for asylum in the first safe country reached and not pick and choose. Also, Paul says, what the UK does not want is, number one, large numbers of refugees imported for political reasons. They vote solidly for one political party. And number two, child refugees who are clearly way over 18. Number three, refugees that exist because of stupid decisions made by other countries that they are trying to get out of. For example, Germany, by dumping them on other people. And number four, refugees that are actually economic migrants. As I conclude, guys, at the end of the day, I want to say I'm so sorry for all of these refugees that are going through this. This is a very tough situation because some of these refugees have families in the UK. Some of these people, it's true, their lives are in danger. Some of these people maybe would love to live in the UK. At the end of the day, I honestly understand that when you go to some different countries, refugees are known to be thieves. They are known to be the criminals. They are known to do drugs. Some of these refugees have painted a very ugly pictures on all of the refugees. And like the saying, one tomato spoils the rest. Guys, I want you to understand that not all refugees are bad. Not all refugees don't have goals. Not all refugees don't want to work. Not all refugees want to take advantage of the system wherever they are. At the end of the day, guys, let's just pray and hope for the best. And let's hope that this decision will be resolved for the best. Until next time, guys, share your thoughts. Drop your comments in the comment section. Until next time, my name is Sarah.